Hola, hola, banda montañera. ¿Me escuchan? Por favor, ahí pongan en los comentarios si me pueden escuchar, por favor. Estamos en la conferencia de prensa del Acenso a Pikes Peak. Y a ver, ¿me escuchan? ¿Me escuchan?
Hello. Yep. To get started right away, again, we're going to keep rolling with the people. Something that the question to these within every was recently finished third in the European Championship of Road Marathon. So she's got a lot of speed.
Para empezar la conferencia, también que ella quedó en tercer lugar del Campeonato Europeo de Maratón. Ella es una corredora de Holanda.
Yeah, I think because I think the problem for me is
Está presente.
because they are going to go fast and for the record and not me.
Fair enough. Thank you. Should be questions first with the women's, or do we keep going with the men's and then question for anyone?
Yeah.
All together. All right, let's do it. So Bart, you've joined the series quite late, but you came prepared in Stronda and you scored really, really well. This is a very different race. This is non-technical. There's no downhill, and usually you're pretty good at this. What do you think about, like, first your race, and again, still a question to Sarah. Are you going to race yourself, the course, or the competition?
Yeah, hello everyone. Yes, I'm happy my last race. Last few months, I trained harder on my uphill skills, so I feel better in that type of terrain. And I have been here for 3 weeks to be better prepared, so I'm feeling tomorrow I can run very fast.
Oh, you putting it on the table, I like that, I like that. Remy Winnet from Switzerland recently, I don't know if you can say officially, unofficially, broke the vertical kilometer world record. This is maybe not something you guys are too familiar with because these are in meters, but it's 1,000 meters up in the shortest possible distance. And in the process, it actually broke the KOM owned by a certain Killian J. So that means a little bit. So I'm going to have like kind of factual, technical questions here. Do you know exactly how long the course is, Remy?
Se están preguntando si sabe exactamente la distancia del ascenso, ¿no? Si sabe cuántos kilómetros son a la punta del Pikes.
Sure, you studied the course and how much elevation gain total?
Pero lo hizo bien, ¿no?
It's more than 2,000, but it doesn't matter.
Si le da la distancia, ¿no?
Like the most there is, the better it is.
Sadly, you go into the top, so once you're there, you can't go any higher. And how much do any runner here make if they actually break the course record?
Le preguntan.
I think it's 10,000, no?
Le preguntan sobre el previo económico, si sabe cuál es el premio económico de romper el récord del ascenso que ostenta Matt Carpenter.
Winner, chicken dinner. Thank you, Remy. And again, we wish you all the best. I think this is going to be one of the first, this is one of the guys that I'm going to be putting my money on. Definitely. And then Rui Ueda coming from Japan, representing Red Bull, and recently broke or set a new FKT up on Fuji. Quite crazy. Over 60 kilometers and an insane amount of vert on all sorts of terrain. So Rui has shown that he could race at altitude extremely well, and that's going to be a faster race, which he's also familiar with. So Rui, this is your first time here. Like, what will you do tomorrow in terms of racing? We see you in races earlier this season, quite far back at the beginning, because I understand you were training for that longer FKT, but now you switch to shorter distances. And so how confident are you for tomorrow?
So this season is very busy because some FKT and race. In July, I tried Mount Fuji. That's challenge is also training. So Mount Fuji is 3,900 meters in altitude. So it was a good training for this race. So tomorrow,
menciona un FKT que acaba de establecer.
I'm a little tired because from August I was
especialmente pensando en esta carrera,
but so tomorrow I focus to good performance. Yeah.
Y que bueno, que también espera tener
Well, we certainly wish you all the best as well, and to all of these athletes, as well as all the runners who will participate in this race. So now it's time to ask a few questions from the audience. I believe I have already a few people ready for this, and we have a second mic. Fingers crossed, it will go over to you. And if you can speak, you can speak slowly in your questions.
Okay, I will try to ask the question in English, maybe. Ninka, we can guess that you made a break because you had a really competitive road running season, and then we didn't see you in Ciazzi now, and so we meet you back here. So was this break really positive for you? Did it allow you to really make a switch in your brain? And so we guess that with coming back here with much more motivation.
You mean break from trail running?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so. I think for me, trail running and road running, I try to do the training in a way that I still have both disciplines in my training schedule, so I don't lose completely both when I train for one. And I think my training was very good. Of course, it was not specific for this race, so we will see tomorrow. But maybe that also takes off some extra pressure if I'm really well prepared for this specific race.
Thank you.
Hello guys. Last year it was a fight between you three girls, and at the beginning of the season too. But now a new character just joined the race called Sophia Lockley. Sarah, you met her in Trondheim, Norway. She's from the United States. So how do you feel for tomorrow against her? Do you think she can be a part of this fight, and maybe she can be better than both of you?
Yeah, I will start. I definitely think so. Yes, I think she's very strong. I saw her race in Stranda, and yeah, I was just watching from the couch and just really impressed by her performance. So yeah, I believe we have to consider her as well.
Yes, I think she's strong, and I think there will be a big battle, I think.
Well, yes, I think so. I didn't catch her in Stranda, and I don't suppose to take tomorrow neither, but we will see.
So I've got a question for Remy. Remy, you took down the incline record a couple of days ago. Joseph, that was his record. He's the holder of the trophy at the moment for the ascent. Was that a tactic to try and get in his head and to try and show him who's boss by marking his territory?
I think it is a really I think he's a strong competitor, like in his mind. So I think he will go for it again, and he will make a better time than me. And I think for him, it's a good motivation to go again on the incline and to set a better time. I think he was waiting for that from some years. So I think for him, it's a good motivation.
And I've got a question for Linka. In the marathon, you had some serious issues downstairs, and was a bit of a problem in the race. Do you think you've got the stomach for this race tomorrow?
Sorry, I didn't catch the last sentence.
Do you think you've got the stomach for this race tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I learned from my mistake.
Okay, really, we talk about the fight between you and Joe tomorrow, but you found the unofficial vertical kilometer record and the official incline record. So does that mean you could be able to break the record tomorrow?
I think there is also more runners who can win tomorrow. There is not only me and Joe. So yeah, it's really open. But of course, I think we are all in shape to go for a good time. It will be a bit pretentious to say that I will beat the record, because it's a record that it's really hard to beat. A lot of people tried it before, but I am well prepared, and I will give my best to do the better time possible. See what happens tomorrow.
Okay, and I have some question for the girls, obviously. One of you girls think she can break this record? Sarah always answered no, but maybe more than Linka.
Yes, I think tomorrow the record will be break. I have an idea which woman, but yes, definitely they will. It will be break.
And a question for Bart. This week, you have been so supremely confident when I've spoken to you. It's been wonderful. You're here for the win, and I've never seen you run just uphill. So you backing yourself as being as good as Remy uphill? Or do you think it's going to come down to the fact that you've been training at altitude and maybe you've got a wiser head on your shoulders? I've just realized that's an incredibly complex question. So sorry for that. Sorry, but did that make sense?
Yeah, it's true. I never run in uphill just. I don't know how I will feeling in that long uphill tomorrow. Every time during the race, I was feeling okay. I have to go to the summit and then I can catch everyone who is before me. But tomorrow I have changed my strategy and I will push hard how I can, and we will see you on the summit.
I have a question for the three boys, so Rudy, Remy, and Bart. On Pikes Peak, the American athletes used to win by series and victories, like 5, 3, 4, 7. Kim Dobson won 7 times for the women. She held the record, the actual record. No one of you said, I want to break the record. So there is a criterion more, it's the altitude and the uphill. Did you change really your preparation for the altitude, and do you think it's maybe the beginning of a new series of victory for a European guy, one by one?
I think if you want to win this race, you have to do some altitude before to come, because you cannot say that I will win Pikes Peak without doing any altitude. You go to more than 4,000 meters, so nobody can go like that without preparation. But I think everyone did a little bit, and some a bit more than the other. Like Bart, I think he is the more prepared for the race. So I think he will be a good, also a good runner for the win tomorrow. But we will see tomorrow. It will be, I think, a tough battle, and the strongest will be the first of the summit. That's the thing who is sure.
And going, did you? Yes, please. So you spent 3 times here, but did you do like Matt Carpenter's, like staying 6 months in the altitude?
Yeah, so I didn't think about the record because my last race in altitude wasn't good. So I don't know what I can. I don't know how my body will feel tomorrow. So first, I was feeling about good to prepare for the altitude, and then after the start, if I will feel, when I will feel good, I will try to beat the record.
This is first time to go to 4,000 over, so this is I'm worried about it, but
You're training altitude.
I think you want to say that it's his first time up there, so I think he is not thinking about record, but about doing a good race.
Remy lo complementa diciendo que bueno, de lo que pase, ellos no están, bueno, Rui al parecer no está pensando en el récord al ser su primera vez aquí en Estados Unidos, especialmente la primera vez allá.
One more questions and then we're gonna bring on more elite athletes. Yep.
I just have one information and maybe one question, but I won't ask the question. Is that 2 champions on the marathon, so Ricardo Mejia and Daniele Barengi, who won 5 for Ricardo and 4 times for Daniele. Recently, they told that the 2 records on the Acenso marathon, soonly they would be broken. So good luck.
Era más que una pregunta de información. Les desea mucho suerte para romper el récord y para ganar la competencia.
Cool.
Pero bueno, ahí
gonna get a big round of applause for these athletes who will keep their best tomorrow, try to chase the records, chase the win, and obviously chase the locals as well, because they're well aware that the locals are acclimatized and know the course, and they're pretty strong athletes as well. I won't give any names, but I'm certainly going to give names now, because we're going to bring in first. I'm going to get my notes here just to make sure I have everyone. It's going to be 20 athletes all together, and they're going to line up right here in front of you, so you can look at them from the front.
Are we ready? All right. As per usual, starting with the ladies, and we go back and forth between women's and men's. She has been winner of the Pikes Ascent in 2021. She was second at the Broken Arrow 2022, sixth at the OCC 2022. Coming from the USA, not too far from here, and representing on running, Ali McLaughlin.
Aquí viene la campeona reinante del Acenso, Ali McLaughlin. Ella vive aquí, precisamente aquí en Colorado, ¿no? Ella representa a los Estados Unidos, es del equipo on.
I'm going to keep calling them. Winner of the 2021 Matterhorn Ultrax in Switzerland, 2021 VK2 in Italy, and the 2021 Monte Rosa Sky Race in Italy. Coming obviously from Italy, representing Hoka Crazy, William Buffelli.
Presentan al ganador del
Keep going on. Second in the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage of the Skyline, and fifth of the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage at Lola de Luria, coming from France and running for Sidas Matrix. Welcome, Eddie Ponce. He was the mountain running European champion, sixth in the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage at Lola de Luria in Spain, sixth in the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage in Skyring in France. Coming from France, representing Hoka One, Sylvain Cachard. He was fifth in the Gold Trail World Series stage at Gold Marathon, sixth at the Gold Trail World Series stage at Sierzinal, and ninth at the 2022 Gold Trail Series at Zegam Ice County, coming from Czech Republic, representing Salomon Marcela Garcia. He was winner of the 2022 Gold Trail National Series at Montañeros in the USA. Third in the 2020 Pikes Marathon. He's coming from the USA, representing Solomon on the water. He was sixth in the 2022 Gold Trail World Series stage at Sierzinal in Switzerland, and eighth at the Gold Trail World Series stage in Montañeros, Norway. Coming from the US, representing Salomon Billy Kowalczyk. All right, he was the winner of the 2022 Conference Spain. I'm pretty sure I put that name. Seventh in the 2022 Gold Trail World Series stage at Sierzinal, and eighth in Sierzinal 2021, coming from Spain and representing Adidas, Daniel Sanz. All right, get ready. There's going to be a lot of credentials here. He was the winner of the Pikes Ascent in 2015, 2016, 2018, 2019. Record holder of the Pikes Ascent in 2 hours, 24 and 58. Record established in 2012. And she was the winner of the Pikes Marathon in 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Coming from the U.S. and representing BP Run, Colorado, Kim Thompson. He was the Gold Trail champion in 2020 in the Azores. He was the winner of the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage in Chiemgau, Germany. Coming from Poland, and you've already seen him representing Salomon Bartolomeo Prediowski. He's the 2022 Mountain Running European champion, winner of the 2022 CCC, third at the 2022 Gold Trail World Series stage at Mobile Marathon in France. Coming from France and representing Ibrahim Lionel. We've got more. Here's the winner of the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage final and Hero in Spain. Second at the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage overall ranking, and second at the Chiemgau race in Germany. Coming from Italy and representing Team Nike, Francesco Buffi. The Nike teams here. All right, here's the winner of the 2022 World Series in France. Third in the 2022 World Series stage in Zigama, Spain. And she's the current leader of the 2022 World Series as of today. Coming from Spain and representing Sábado, será. Now we're with the hits of the day closing these race winner of the Pikes Peak 2016, 17, 19, and 21 coming from the USA representing Hotel Germany. Next, she's first in 2021 Gold Cartel Series overall. She was the record holder of the Pikes Peak Marathon Series, winner of the 2022 Gold Trail World Series stage at Montgomery, France, and the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage at Sierzinam. Coming from Switzerland and representing Solomon, Maud Matisse. He was the winner of the 2021 MCC 8 of the 2022 Gold Trail World Series stage at Montgomery Marathon, and hits the 2021 at Chiemgau, Germany, coming from France and representing Sidas Matrix Anthony Felber. Alright, 2022 Gold Trail World Series. She was the winner of the Conductor Sky Race, and she also won the stage at the Golden National Series stage at Pormenores in the US. She's part of the American cross country ski team for the 2022 Olympic Games, coming from the US and representing Solomon. Stop yellow green! He was third in the 2022 marathon in France. Third in the 2022 World Championships. And the 2021 vertical kilometer skyrunning champion coming from Japan, representing Red Bull Ray Winner. All right, second in the 2021 Gold Trail World Series overall. She was the winner of the 2022 Gold Trail World Series stage in Zigama this year. And this year as well. Oh no, there's some issues in the notes here. It was in 2021 the Gold Trail World Series stage, both at Chiemgau and Skyrun. Winner coming from the Netherlands and representing Team Nike. Record holder on the 1725. Ski Mountain Ring World Champion, second in the 2021 Gold Trail World Series stage at the Skyrun, coming from Switzerland and representing Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Henry Burnett! So there you go, get that yourself set for tomorrow's race. We are top 10, who knows? But you're going to be giving your best. You can make some noise for these champions.
Bueno, los días seguramente que no presentaran a Joe Gray, que también debería ser considerado uno de los favoritos, pero bueno, no está dentro de esta presentación. Aquí podemos ver a todos los atletas elite, todos los atletas de Salomon y de los demás equipos. La verdad es que va a ser una competencia durísima el día de mañana, montañeros. No se pierdan, nos acabamos de entender desde la cima de Pikes Peak. Bueno, en Pikes Peak vamos a estar ahí esperando a los corredores y seguramente tendremos noticias de quiénes van ponteando antes de que lleguen. Va a ser muy complicado predecir un ganador en esta edición.
And you guys can stay here as well. Actually,
pero
You deserve to be here. You deserve to be on the phone. So take it here. I'm going to take a photo for athletes. You please turn around. All right, that's it for athletes presentation. It's going to be a bit more. We're going to have every athlete signing posters. If you want to bring something home, and who knows, maybe in a few years it's going to be worth more money. So yeah, right there, all the athletes are going to be signing posters. So if you want a form, just show up. Give them a high five, give them a kiss, whatever you want. 18 athletes, can you please come to the tables? You're going to be excited to do. Oh, man. It's like kindergarten, you just can't keep it around. All right, again, the athletes, you come.
Bueno, de todas maneras, hicimos la grabación completa de la presentación en otra cámara.
Mr. Walker, we are waiting for you because people really want an autograph of you on their posters. Otherwise, you gotta make people happy, right?
Muchas gracias, banda. Cuídense. Nos vemos mañana.
Go take a sit.